to Notre Dame
Notre Dame.
Church. So, the name of Paris came from the tribe Parisini.
Paris, yeah.
Parisi. And also they were the first tribe living in this area. And the name of France came from
Comes from a tribe called Frankston.
Frank.
Frank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have some history over here.
Details on the front of the cathedral. People didn't read or write in these times. They relied a lot on imagery, biblical stories depicted on the stone itself. So that corresponds to the pictures. And those are the kings of Judea, the kings of the Bible.
We had some resemblance for World War II. Bullets under the wall. Hello, Yanmei. Are we working on the World War II? And the Tribunal Correctional, we can still see some bullets on the wall. Henry IV, and he was one of the kings of France. This is a replica of the statue because the last statue in the revolution, all the statues from the kings were taken and founded to make the guns in the Notre Dame cathedral. But he was famous to have many lovers, help the poor people, and also bridge, the oldest bridge in Paris, which is this one. And we are in the middle of the island. Yeah, so that's the right part of the island, the left part of the island. Now we're crossing the river, two rivers and the island.
Yes.
Boulogne. And yours, what was the name? Baquete? Baquete?
Don't know the name.
Nice. Let's to the Museum Le Louvre.
Louvre.
Yeah. So this one was before a palace for the kings and the queens of France. And then Napoleon made it as a museum. And before it was called the Museum of Napoleon.
Wow.
Now it's only the Museum of Louvre. The pyramids were made by one of the presidents, ex-presidents of France. And the designer was a Chinese one that he made this like a replica, same height, same altitude, like everything from one of the pyramids in Egypt. And it says that because the lover of the ex-president was from Egypt, so they say these pyramids are made for her. At the foundation of the Louvre, this is the medieval part, and then it was a big castle, and if we were in the medieval, we would be under the water.
Yes, under the water.
In the section of after the Alexander the Great, and then these are some pieces of the Middle East, like in Turkey. This kind of glass base is used for put some bodies inside. So there should be some remains of some human beings inside. You want to see it?
Oh, thank you.
May, tell us, what do we found here?
This is Goddess of love. Her name is Venus. It's dated from 120 BC.
Yeah, Venus de Milo. We have the ceiling of the Louvre. They are already restored, clean, put it up, and this ceiling is from 17th century. Nice. At the goddess of victory from the Hellenistic period, from Greek mythology, and then she represents the victory from many wars. In this case, she's in a ceiling, in a boat, so it means that there was a war during the ceiling, and then there was a victory in it. And this one is just made of, again, like reconstructed. And then it has wings. The wings represents the victory. This is one of the largest pictures paintings in the Louvre, and this the wedding feast at Cana from Paolo Veronese. So this is when Jesus turns the water into wine. So at the center we can see Jesus, and then at the left side we can see Mary asking him, "Can you turn the water into wine, please?" How dare you? And over there, the Mona Lisa. Have here the Mona Lisa. It's a 75 by 75 centimeters painted by Leonardo da Vinci. And she is famous because some Italian guy stole her and then went to Italy to sell it in Florence. And that's why he's famous. Everyone was saying, "Oh, what is it? Where is it? Where was it?"
Italy.
So that's why she is so famous. Not because of her beautiful smile.
Not because she's staring at you.
Exactly. We have here the representation of marriage. So the guy is the god of war, Mars, and the girl is the god of love, Venus. So as you can see, they are an allegory of marriage. So the man can touch the booby.
Legally touch.
Legally touch. No. Two perspectives of the battle of David and Goliath. It was painted in 1550. So this is one side, and then the other sides. Here, liberty leading the people of 28 July 1830, after the revolution of France. Have Napoleon in the Alps, climbing the Alps. This one is Sickles, revived by a Cupid's kiss. So she was kind of died before, and now she is revived by Cupid. And it's made by Antonio Canova from 1757 to 1822.
This is the place where you can see.
Have the portrait of Louis XIV. He was from 1638 to 1715, and the portrait is from 1701 by Hyacinthe Rigaud. We have a little canyon from Charles IX from 1561 to 1566, and a chill from who? I don't know. Nice. Some of the French sculptures that one day were in some churches in Paris, but then after the revolution some of them were demolished. So here is just an example of the 1660, around 1670 art of Paris at the time. These bronze statues were part of the King Louis XIV. As you can see, they are quite big. Represent the war also. This is the law code of Hammurabi, king of Babylon. So here is a quite big text explaining all the law, including the family, how the family should behave, how the law should behave, everything, the society of Babylon, how it should behave. A painting from Bernardo Bellotto, Venice, depicted in Venice, Italy, in 1722 to 1780. Look at the detail. Really nice. And the basilica, the church. Cool. We're at the Republic Square of Paris to honor the liberté, égalité, fraternité. Yeah, the important dates for the revolution. Arrived to Notre Dame.
Notre Dame. Many kings were put crowned here.
Yes, exactly.
They pass through the middle gate. Then when they came out, they will become a king.
Exactly. But only Napoleon didn't bend in front of the Pope. He said, no. There's time to change. I'm better than you. Now it has been under reconstruction after the big fire, but it's almost complete now. And now you can hear the bells. And then also before it was going to be replaced by another building, but then the novel of Victor Hugo saved it because then the novel was so good that the cathedral became so famous. And then they preserve it as it is after the revolution. Here we see Jesus dead, and then Jesus here is doing the judgment to everyone if you behave well. And the other one is when Jesus born. Entering.
Madame, sortez à droite.
Very nice. Are inside the renovated cathedral of Notre Dame. We are here at the Seine River, and over there is the Notre Dame Cathedral. It's amazing. And I'm here. Yes. are in the Memorial of Martyrs of the Deportation. So here is a memorial to remember the Jewish people from France and all the politicians that were taken away by the Nazis. So the network was founded in 1952 by two people who solicited the remembrance in here. So people will know that there were some people here taken away from the front and by the Nazis. So we are in a beautiful garden for them. Going to eat macaron. Show it, please. Oh, nice.
Let's try it.
Try it. Is it good? Yes.
Good.
Please record me. I'm trying the coconut flavor.
Nice.
Bye bye. Bon appetit. Finally, we are going to try crepe in France.
Yeah, you never leave Paris without crab.
Yes. Here we are at the Pantheon of France, of Paris. So here the Pantheon was made firstly by Louis XIV, the king of France, but he wasn't able to see it, finish it. He was just killed by the Revolution of France. And then they used it instead of a church as a mausoleum to put some of the most memorable people in the history of France inside after they died. For example, nowadays the rest of Victor Hugo, the one that made the novel about the cathedral of Notre Dame, is in here. Oh, you're too dark. Ya en camino hacia Colombia. Ya nos vamos.